3 weeks into my new job. Yeah. In about 25 minutes, I will have my interview. It took me about 2 months of trying, sending out different resumes, trying to get a job. Because the Uber Eats have been very bad lately, because the algorithm shift. So this one, I had 2 telephone interview already. So this is the final interview, and I think I can get it. I'm about 90% sure I can get it, confident. But still, things can go wrong during the final interview. I used the ChatGPT to help me get kind of preparation, you know, kind of possible question the interviewer person might ask. So I'm mentally ready, and this is the final moment, and hopefully I can get it, so can become less stressful. For the last couple of weeks, I've been struggle financially, so let's make it happen today. Hi guys, Crazy Superman here. What is going on? So after about good 2 months of job searching, and finally I got something, but it's 99.9% for sure, but not haven't signed a contract yet, but I think I got it already, so that's a good news. So the Uber Eats have been really bad, especially for bicycle people, and even with car it wouldn't be so good, because right now the supply is way over demand, and the algorithm will split the order among different drivers, and because way too many drivers are doing the delivery right now, so each person just gonna get a few pin. This is kind of bad, especially for Hi guys, Crazy Superman here. What is going on? Yesterday my interview went very well. There was 2 telephone pre-screen and the in-store interview, and today I had another telephone interview, so total of 4 interviews for this position. I think I am at 99.9% confirmed, just waiting for the contract, all the paperwork, background check to go through. So this time is particularly difficult in my opinion. It took me total of around 2 months to find this position. Probably every other day I send out 1 or 2 resumes, and I had other interviews as well, but didn't go well. So right now Uber Eats is really bad because of the inflation. Lots of people need to make extra pocket money, and when that happens, lots of drivers sign up. Now the order is pretty much the same or a little bit less than before, because every order is around $20. People need to save money, so they just cook at home. However, with a lot more driver, the algorithm will split the order among the drivers, so that resulting everybody getting just a few order. And the big shift is the algorithm back in early January, I think. It prioritized cars over the bicycle. So lately I see no bicycle around my neighborhood, and if you are on bicycle with Uber Eats, you will get very few order. All the order go to cars first. If nobody with cars accept, then it will look into the bicycle pool. When supply over demand, this is what happens. So last year in December, I was thinking, okay, I did very well with Uber Eats. I get to $25–30 an hour. So I quit my daytime job. And right after that happened, the algorithm shift causing me to have a lot of trouble. I was like, whoa, what's going on? How come I'm not getting order? And it took me some time to realize, okay, that was a bad strategy. So now I have to back to have a regular daytime job plus doing Uber when my time is off. Now, if you get a car and you will get more order, but the problem is with car delivery, you're gonna be end up paying for repair, gasoline, tickets, traffic tickets, parking tickets, because you are doing delivery all the time, so the chance will increase of getting the tickets. And after all the deduction, you will basically be making nothing, and sometimes you could lose money too, depending on what kind of repair you are doing. I just changed my front brakes, and with parts and labor, everything over $400. Unless you are a mechanic, you're able to control your vehicle repair fee. Using Uber E to delivery with car is a very bad option. I saw people even using Tesla to deliver meal. So Tesla is very expensive. With the wear and tear you're getting on your car, it's totally not worth it. If you are driving it, enjoy it, it's fine. But with the extra wear and tear from little money, it's totally not worth it. Any corporation, they have to do some kind of exploitation from cheap labor, from contract worker. In Uber E scenario is the contract worker. Like if you have a car accident, if you got tickets, if you need any kind of repair, Uber is not responsible, and that's why they are profitable, because Uber is all about making money for themselves and the people that invest in their stock. If you are a contractor, if you are cheap labor, these are not their concern. Like you need to fix your brake, you need to fix your shock, you are totally on your own. So here's the thing, Uber Eats right now is only good for like part-time. Like maybe you make $20-$30 a day, that's considered good. And you try to do more than that, it becomes difficult because there are too many drivers sharing the order. At least that's for now, but I think it's going to be a while because the economy doesn't look that promising for the next 6 to 12 months, unless something dramatic happens. Right now, the biggest thing is the ChatGPT, but it's not much to do with the general economy. Most big companies laying off people right now, so that's what it is. The Uber Eats algorithm had changed, and if you use bicycle, you'll be getting very few or no order, because bicycle is now after the car, so you get all the crappy orders, the bottom feeder. And for the last 2-3 months, I was looking for jobs and got a lot of interview and also got a lot of rejection. And finally I got this one, which is very similar to what I was doing for the previous 2 years. I was at Best Buy, and because of that experience, I was able to get my current job. And also because of the inflation, it is more difficult to find a job because more people is looking for opportunity, and every time there's a job posting, they get a ton of resume. Even you got the interview, they only select just 1 or 2 people, so it's quite tough lately. In Canada, I have total of 20 different jobs in the last, what, 25 years, I guess. And it was always easy. I could find job in just a couple of weeks. Right now, because of inflation, it will take a few months. And that's when you are working at it every day, sending out resume every day, it will still take a few months. Also, because I have more experience now, so I'm a little bit more picky than before. So that also makes it slower to find job, because I don't just apply anything I see, and I would make sure I really like the job and the distance is not too far. And so I'm happy I can still do some Uber Eats on the side, but for my most of income will be coming from my job. So it's everywhere it's like this right now. So looking for job, not so easy, but just be patient, be persistent. And Uber Eats is still okay if you are just want to make some side income, some pocket money, that's okay. But full time it would be not possible or very, very difficult. You can also use your car to do the delivery, but I personally don't recommend, because you'll end up losing money on traffic tickets, repair. Once I repair a shock for my car, and just one shock cost me like $1,200. When you are driving every day on the road, the wear and tear will be much, much higher. And let's say if you have an accident and you die on the road, there's nothing to do with Uber. So for Uber Eats, you definitely want to be cheap, using bicycle, electric bike. That's it. Anything too fancy, it's not worth it in the end. You might look like making money, but at the end of the year, once you do all the calculation, you're going to find out it's not profitable at all. And that's how any corporation become profitable, by exploitation of cheap labor, contract workers. Otherwise, the corporation will lose money. Anyhow, that's it for this episode with my job interview process. This current one, I had 2 telephone preview, 1 store interview, and another telephone interview, total of 4 interviews in order to get this position. And I knew they interviewed total of 5 people, and I was the only one that got hired. So the job market is not that great. That's it for today. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye for now.